Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a first look at Sunset Falls from Diamond Art Club. So today is my very first look at the brand new redesigned Diamond Art Club kit, including the box. So talking about the box, we still get the same box that we're used to. We still get the white box with the red graphics and Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. We have the website diamondartclub.com. We have Instagram at Diamond Art Club, and we have Facebook Diamond Art Club. So this remains the same. So we have this as the outer box. It doesn't come wrapped in plastic or anything. This is how it is delivered. So once we open this box, we find the box proper, which has been redesigned. So the difference now is, well, there's a few differences, but the main difference is we now see a rendering of part of the actual canvas. Which is something we didn't see before. We have this huge thumbnail. So then we have the title, so Sunset Falls by Paint with Josh. We have the size, 22 inches by 30 inches, 55.6 centimeters by 75.9 centimeters. We have the Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle logo. Then we have DIY Diamond Art Kit round diamonds. This is pink, and we have the circle which shows us it's round. If it had been square, this would be pale blue, and we would have a square icon here. Oops, knocking the stand. So then we have all inclusive, see back for contents. So if we have a quick look just on the side before we get to the back, we have Unleash Your Inner Artist. Again, this is a rendering of the actual canvas. And then have a look at the other side first before we look at the back. So of course I get it upside down. And what we have here is full diamond coverage area. It shows you a big thumbnail. Then we have 74 colours, including 2 Aurora Borealis and 3 Fairy Dust diamonds. Total diamonds 55,752, and then just the reference code. And then we have all the socials. And if I can get both ends, may as well do everything. On the top we have DIY Diamond Art Kit, and on the bottom we have, if I can get it, just again it has the name and a small thumbnail and the artist and the size. So if we flip it round and have a look at the back and see the newly designed graphics, again Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle. Then we have how it works. So we have new thumbnails now, which include the new pen, but we'll talk about that once we get into the kit. So we have 6 basic steps. May as well go through them since it's new. Number 1, peel back the film covering the pre-applied adhesive. 2, select a symbol on the canvas you would like to work on. 3, identify the diamond bag matching the colour code. 4, twist the tip of applicator to release putty. 5, use the applicator to pick up the faceted side of the diamond. And 6, place the diamond onto the corresponding symbol on the canvas. And that's it, that's diamond painting in a nutshell. Then we have kit contents, premium velvet tarpaulin patented canvas, superior quality diamonds, twist and pick applicator with putty and multiplacers, stackable tray with lid and stopper, inventory sheet with pre-cut sticker labels, 15 resealable baggies. And then we have the warning again that we had on the old box, choking hazard. So just make sure you keep it out of the reach of small children who may accidentally swallow some drills. Third party tested for compliance with EU and USA standards. So everything in the kit has been checked, and it meets all the health and safety standards. So no iffy chemicals anywhere. And then not to 3, keep out of reach. And then just Diamond Art Club. So that is the new box. I thought I would go through everything since it is totally new. So the box comes sealed, as did the old one. So I have clear cellophane over it to keep everything nice and clean, stop any dust or anything getting inside. And see how easily this one comes off. So I imagine that it's going to be the same as the old one, that the toolkit will be at the top of the box. That's where it's always been. We'll find out once I open it. Okay, that is the cellophane off. So we'll go for the top of the box, open it up and see what we find. Okay, didn't find the toolkit. Okay, this is awkward. So this is what I found. Do what makes you sparkle, and a little piece to grip. So I'm going to pull that out. So this is absolutely new. The old one, you just basically opened the box, you reached in the top, you pulled out the toolkit, and then you slid out the canvas. It didn't have this inner container, which obviously makes the box much stronger. So we have this cardboard box inside, so it's actually triple packed with cardboard. So even stronger than it was before. So we have the Diamond Art Club canvas, Do What Makes You Sparkle. It's a nice presentation because you can see everything without actually having to take it out of the box. And then we have the toolkit. So toolkit, we have a little thank you for your purchase. I think I'll look at this first. So I'll put, in fact I'll just put this up here and I'll set the toolkit here. So we'll have a look at the little thank you envelope. So we have Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle. Really cool little diamond there. Nice graphic, I like that a lot. And then thank you for your purchase. On the back, again, Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle. You'll get used to hearing that. Join our Facebook group. So we have a scan code here where you can join the VIP Facebook group. And that is a group dedicated to diamond painters who have bought diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club. So you can only join the group if you have purchased at least one diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. In the group you will see many pictures of what people are working on, what people have finished, and they will all be Diamond Art Club. If you are new to diamond painting, it's a very good place to go if you have any questions. Again, I forgot to check how many are in the group, but I think the last time I checked it, it was about 37,500 members. So a lot of experience, a lot of newcomers as well. So if you are new, you've got any questions about diamond painting, feel free to just ask the question. Everybody is more than happy to help people get into this hobby and enjoy it. That is the main thing. I mean, that is the whole point of the hobby. Enjoy yourself. So if you're having any problems or got any questions, just pop in a question and a lot of people will answer. It's a really friendly group. Everybody tries to help each other, and we share pictures so people can see what we're working on, what we've finished, maybe even what we're hoping to get next, that sort of thing. So a very social group, which is nice. Talking about social, we have all the socials along the bottom here. So we've got Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok at Diamond Art Club. Then, this is the first time I've seen this envelope, so I wasn't sure how to open it. I don't want to waste it. It looks like the ends come out. So we'll open it up. Okay, I'll put this to the side as well. Again, very sparkly diamonds, and I'll start on the left hand side. So we get kit contents, premium velvet tarpaulin patented canvas. I think this is going to be what's got in the box, so there's no point reading it again. I read it on the box, so basically it's just a list of the kit contents in case you've forgotten. And then we've got step-by-step instructions. Again, these are on the box, so we don't need to go over that. And then this last piece here is tips and tricks. So it says work in sections, user clear tearable film for visible sections, or release paper sold separately to conceal the artwork. Use a beads container, perfect for keeping your diamonds organised and accessible. Pre-cut stickers, use the individual stickers from the paper legend to label your containers. You can use the extra stickers for your journal or logbook. And then multi-placers, each kit comes with 6 and 7 plastic tip for placing multiple diamonds simultaneously for finer precision. Explore our durable stainless steel tips right on our website. And so we've seen the Facebook group. Then we've got this one here is a 20% discount if you use the Diamond Art Club app. So if you scan the code, available for iPhone and Android, scan the code, download the app, and the first purchase you make, you will get a 20% discount. It's only on the first purchase. Definitely worth using it. So that is the little envelope. This is totally new, first time I've seen it, and we had something inside. So this is what was inside. Again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Sunset Falls, paint with Josh. So we'll open it up, and this is the sticker sheet. So they've totally redesigned it. It's much smaller than it was. The labels are, I'm pretty sure, the same size. So these are pre-cut labels, and the information it gives you here is the number. So this is the number of colours. So all you do is look at the beginning, it starts at 1, and look at the end, 74. So we have 74 colours in this diamond painting. The next column is the symbol, and that is the symbol that you will find on the canvas, so you know where to put the drills. And then code, that is the DMC code. DMC code is a way of numbering specific shades of colour. So you may have 15 shades of green, for example, in a diamond painting. And to make sure you know which shade of green you're using, you read the DMC code. So I'll just mention green as a random colour, but we'll just say this one. So this particular shade of green is 471. And then we've got another green down here, which is 732. So the DMC code is a specific shade of a colour. And these are pre-cut labels, like they have been for a long time. So you can actually peel these off and stick them on containers or bags. I'll just pick one there. So that was a blank one, just to let you see. So pre-cut sticky labels. Not a lot of companies do that. I think Diamond Art Club were the very first company to come up with this idea. And the idea is that you can just easily peel the label off and stick it on your container or your bag or whatever you use. You don't need to put labels on and try and draw symbols and write DMC codes and anything like that. It's just peel it off and stick it on and then pour the drills in it and it's done. So it speeds things up a lot. And then we have a large thumbnail. So this is a thumbnail of the original artwork, and we have a section here for writing in the start date and the end date. I would recommend that you keep a note of that, because when you finish a diamond painting and people start to see it, they will ask you how long it took. So if you write down when you started it, write down when you finished it, you can tell them. And then it's got diamond colours 74, diamond shape round, and then the canvas size again, so just all the basic details. So I think this is actually a big sticker. Yeah, it is. So you could use this if you have a physical logbook that you like to keep like a physical book and not use an app. All the information you need is on this, and a nice big thumbnail of the picture. Nothing on the back. So basically it's been revamped. It takes up a lot less space. I'm just thinking, I'm actually working on a Diamond Art Club at the moment. Now I'm thinking, where did I put the sheet? Obviously I hadn't planned this. Just having a quick look, see if I can find it. Found it. So this is the one that I'm working on at the moment. It's called Eternal Love, and this is how we used to get the sheets. So it was a big sheet like this, and then you had all your labels, and then you've got your thumbnail here and your start and end date and dimensions and stuff. They've now condensed this into something much smaller, and the fact that it's folded over like this protects the labels. I have had one where the label, this sheet got a bit sort of bent, and some of the labels are starting to come up. I have seen pictures where people have had, quite a few have been damaged. So they've thought about it and they've redesigned it. So I think this is much tidier. It looks a lot better, and they're all protected inside. So yeah, really good design. They've obviously spent a lot of time thinking about how they're putting things together. I like the little envelope as well, and that's extra protection for your labels. So your labels are in this little envelope, so keep everything nice and tidy, pretty easy to put back together as well. So yeah, that's cool, I like that. So that was a thank you leaflet, for the first time I've seen the new design. So we'll have a look at the toolkit and talk about the differences. So the actual bag is different, it looks different. The old, I'll call it the old one now, the previous kit, it was a yellow bag. Now it's a sort of semi-transparent, and again it's resealable. So open it up. What I'll do is I'll just put the contents to the side, because the tray takes up quite a bit of the bag, and it makes it difficult to try and individually pick things out. So I'm going to take stuff out the bag and put it at the side, and then I'll talk about things as we go. Okay, so I'll just stick this down here. Okay, the first, in fact the big thing really, is the pen. They have totally redesigned the diamond painting pen as we know it. The pen that we are used to is this sort of style. We have the plastic straw, and this is a Diamond Art Club. This is the type of pen you got in the older kits. So you got a squidgy, which was colour matched to the pen, random coloured pen, so you didn't know which colour you were getting. But the pen was near enough, well in fact it was, I would say, exactly the same as pens from any other kit, apart from the colour. Most diamond painting pens tend to be pink. Some are blue, some are clear with little bits of sparkle. Diamond Art Club decided to do random colours, which made it a bit more interesting when you opened the box, because you didn't know which colour you were going to get. But the actual tip is exactly the same as any other company. It's a nylon tip with a brass insert in the end. You dip that in pink wax, and that is what picks up your drills. You pick up some drills for a bit of time, and then you find that it starts to lose the stickiness, so it's not picking up. So you have to refresh it and put more pink wax in the tip. These are obsolete now. You will find kits with them, but we're now switching over, and it seems to be going pretty quickly. The new pen actually comes loaded and it doesn't use pink wax. And I have seen people asking how you open it, because initially you think you twist it because it just looks like it twists, but you don't, you actually push it. So you just push it off the pen and that's the top off. And then this is what you've got. You have this plastic chamber where the putty is. It's not pink wax, it's putty. So then you have the actual tip. It doesn't have a brass insert in the tip, but I've heard they are actually looking to change that, so it will have a metal tip and not the plastic. But the pen itself, more ergonomic. Again, if we look at the old pen, it's basically a straw, plastic straw, and it has this foam on it to make it a bit more comfortable. The new pen is more ergonomic. It has a waist here and at this end as well, so when you hold it, it just feels more comfortable, and you can vary your grip as well. Has the Diamond Art Club logo on it, and it has a multiplacer in the end. But the tip, you just unscrew it, you can take it out, and this is what it looks like inside. So we have a little plunger, and we have our putty in here. I'll put the pen down, hopefully it doesn't roll off the table. What I'll do is I'll pull the plunger out so you can see the putty is in there. So when you use the pen and the pen isn't picking up anymore, what you do is the pen would be like that. So what you do is you twist the tip. So if you're holding the pen like this, you twist the tip towards yourself very slightly, and that will squeeze putty down. That little plunger will push the putty and it will go down to the tip. Be very gentle with it. Don't twist it like half a turn or anything like that, because it will start to come out like toothpaste and you can't stop it. So it's just tiny fractions until you feel that it's picking up again, and then just leave it like that, and then you can place drills again, and then when it stops picking up, just give it a little twist again. So the idea is you don't have to dip. No more dipping into pink wax and having to refill the tip of the pen. The putty is already in there. So totally new design as a standard diamond painting pen. No other company provides a pen like this. This is something totally new as a standard pen. When you're finished diamond painting, you just push the cap back on and it keeps it nice and clean. So nothing gets stuck on the end, or you don't get dust or hair or anything. So you just put the cap back on. As I said, it just pulls straight off. I find it easier if it's on, if you use your thumb, have your finger behind it and just push up with your thumb. It comes off a lot easier than trying to pull it sideways. I've found that anyway. I have had some kits, some of these new kits, but it's the first time I've had the whole thing where it's a whole new, newly designed box. So this part I haven't seen before. The little thank you booklet I hadn't seen before. So yeah, that's the pen. So pre-loaded with putty, and it comes with refill putty as well, and this is in a resealable bag. So once you've been using it for a while and you're twisting down and twisting down and twisting down, eventually you feel it's not turning anymore. That means that the little piston has gone all the way down and it's pushed out all the putty that it can. So then you have to fill it again. So then you would just unscrew the pen. You would pull out the plunger. Then you would get some of that putty, roll it into a little tube and push it down in. Don't fill it to the top, because if you do and you're trying to put the plunger on it, it doesn't sit very well, and the thread on the pen can't reach the thread on the tip. So don't fill it to the very top, leave a little bit of space, and that way when the plunger goes in, you can screw the pen down a bit. Because you don't need to fill it completely every time, just put some in and then use it and then just top it up again. So I put the plunger back in, put it back on the pen, screw the pen back on the tip until I feel it's going tight, and then stop, because if you screw it all the way down you'll squeeze all of the putty out of the pen. So just screw it down until you feel it stop and then just leave it there. And that's it. Pretty simple. There's not a lot to it. It's just understanding how it works. The pen pushes that little plunger every time you turn it, and it pushes the putty down to the tip. So comes with this amount of putty, which is actually quite a lot. I think this would last a long time. So that comes as standard with the kit. We have a multiplacer on the end, so we can still multiplace as well, but you can't feed the putty to that. And we get a spare one as well, well, not a spare, another one, so you can see one is a lot bigger than the other. Multiplacers are used when you come to an area on your diamond painting that has a lot of the same colour, and you can fill the little channel with pink wax and then pick up a little row of drills out of your tray instead of one drill. So you can do little rows at a time and it speeds things up. If you have a large area of the same colour, you can use the larger multiplacer. The multiplacers just pull out, they don't screw in or out, they just push fit. So you just swap them back and forward as need be. So 2 multiplacers, and you need pink wax for these, so you get 1 heart of pink wax as well. So you get putty for the tip and you get pink wax for the multiplacers. The next thing that is new is the tray. This has been totally redesigned. I've got the older style here, and you can see the difference in size. The new one is a lot thicker, a lot heavier, feels more substantial, so it won't get knocked about as easily when it's sitting on your desk. The old one had a stopper, and the idea is that when you're shaking your drills, if you don't have the stopper, there's a chance the drills can accidentally fall out the end. Or if you're diamond painting and you pick up your tray to move on to a new section, you may accidentally tilt the tray and you spill the drills. So the stopper is to stop that from happening. So they've kept that idea, but they have beefed it up quite a bit. The other difference is this is not the base, this is the top, that's the base. So this is a cover, which we never had before. So now the trays have a cover, they come as standard, so they just slide into the little channel. The good thing about that is it stops any dust or pet hairs or crumbs or anything getting into the tray. So it keeps everything nice and clean. So when you finish diamond painting for the day or the night, you can just slide the cover on and it keeps it nice, everything nice and clean. So when you're ready to start again the next day or the next night, you just slide the cover back and you can start working. The other thing is the trays are stackable. There's a little recess here, so you can stack the trays if you want. The stopper has been redesigned as well. It's much more substantial and it's easier to get a hold of compared to this one. If I just look at them side by side, you can see there's a huge difference. So they've beefed the whole thing up. The tray, the walls of the tray are a lot thicker, and the size of the tray is bigger, so it's much more stable. You're not going to knock it over unless you really try. The sort of standard diamond painting trays that you'll get from a lot of companies is this. So it doesn't come with a nozzle. It is a lot smaller than this, so you can pour a lot more drills out and spread them out with this. You don't have to keep topping it up. But the big thing is this is straight sides and this doesn't, which means if you're diamond painting with this tray and you accidentally touch the side of the tray, I'm putting very, very little pressure on that. You can see it's lifting. It's very easy to accidentally knock the side and the tray flips and your drills land on the glue, and then you have to pick them off and put them back again. Very annoying. Very light, flimsy tray. The Diamond Art Club tray, much, much heavier. I mean, I'm hitting that pretty hard and it's not flipping over. I'm just pressing down on the edge. I could actually sit my hand on that if I'm careful, but I could sit my hand on it as I lean over and place drills. So much, much sturdier. It has the Diamond Art Club logo, but I don't know if you can see it that well, raised along the side as well. But very, very substantial tray, especially when it's compared to one of these. So you can see a lot of things have been improved, changed. I like the idea of the cover. We don't have any pets, but just to keep dust off the drills, really good idea. It clicks in place. So, and again, if somebody accidentally knocked the tray with the lid on it, the drills don't spill. So the drills are inside, they won't get knocked over. So if the kids are playing around and actually, well, pick it up out of curiosity and move it about, nothing's going to fall out. Whereas if they had seen this and picked it up, the drills would be all over the place. So really, really nice design. They've obviously thought a lot about it. A lot of things have changed. So all for the good. The only thing is we don't get cover minders anymore, and we don't get washi tape, and we don't get tweezers. So some things have disappeared, but I think the benefits outweigh that. So that's the toolkit, and a bit of background about the pen. A lot of people have been asking questions about it. So put this out of the way. And then have a look inside the box. So you can see, nice strong box, which is inside the box, which is inside the box. So really will reduce the chances of the canvas getting damaged. Put this to the side. The canvas looks exactly the same. I don't think they've done anything to that because it has always been really, really good. It did say that the canvas is patented, so it's Diamond Art Club's own canvas. So just glued at the end so you can open it up, and then if you take it out to check your drills and stuff, but you're not ready to start, you can put it back in the bag and reseal it until you're ready to actually work on it. So what we'll look at now is the drills, because they will be inside, like they are with all diamond paintings, I think. I'll just check nothing else inside, so put the canvas to the side and we'll have a look at the drills. So the drills haven't changed. They are still the same, and they come with a label, so it says Sunset Falls, so we know we've got the right drills for this kit. So this will be the glue strip along the side, noisiest part of the video. We'll open it up, take them out of this bag. A lot of dark colour here. So the drills are exactly the same as before. They are Diamond Art Club's own drills. They manufacture their own drills. They use very high quality resin that they import from Germany, and Diamond Art Club manufacture the drills, so they have total control over the quality of them, and it shows. Diamond Art Club drills are extremely vibrant, extremely shiny, very, very nice drills. So the bags come with the DMC code on them, so that is the number that was talking about in the label. So this brown, the DMC code is 3860, and we have another bag 3860, And then we have this blue, which is Z813. Now the Z code, these are special drills, they are called fairy dust. They have a special coating on them, which is a very, very fine glitter. So it gives a different kind of sparkle, whereas this is more of a shine, like a bright white shine when the light hits the different facets. This one has a very, very fine glitter in it, so it's more a very fine sparkle. It's just a different effect. So if you see a Z code, it is fairy dust. So we'll have a look through. I think we're going to have quite a lot of black. So this is, it looks like black, but it's not. It's 939, which I think is a very, very dark purple. So we have 939, 939, 939, and then we get to 310. So I think you can barely see the difference, but there is a difference. This is purple and 310 is black. So then we get to 310. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of 310, and if I remember correctly, we have about 2,000 in each bag, so a lot of 310. Then we get to 3799, 3371, but you can see why the DMC code is important, because these colours look very, very similar. Another 3371, and then 311, 3328, 6034, 3712, 3722, 352, 823, 803. So these are all the dark areas in the picture. And the thing about having really dark areas is it really makes any colour pop. The first one that I did with DAC's new, or their own drills, was Batman, which has a lot of black in it. And the black was the colour that impressed me the most. It is so shiny, very, very different from any that I tried from any other company. So we'll go through these ones. 779, 3721, 758, 413, 350, 3842, 3859, 436, 3824, 3778, 936, 839, 223, 935, 729, 407, 3827, 738, 437, 336. So that is that string. Now we get to the actual colour. 6033, 934, 754, 826, 517, 334, 3821, 676, 3857, 791, 3781, 814, 137. Now this is what they call an AB, Aurora Borealis. I think you can actually see it in the light here. These have a coating on them that reflects different colours. So the actual drill is blue, but if I tilt it, I can see green, yellow, purple, red. So I get these different colours. Still not sure if it comes up across that well on camera, but it is very obvious when you actually see them. And the idea is when you walk past your diamond painting, when it's on the wall, you'll see these different colours, just very bright flashes, just randomly through the picture. It's a really, really nice effect. And then we get to 333, 315 950 3041 732 3765 792. Now we're getting down to the end, smaller bags. So we have 471 800 Z3346. So again, another fairy dust with this very, very fine sparkle coating on them. And then we get 414 129, another AB. So we get these different colours again. So we've got a light yellow, and if I spread them out a bit, I can see yellow, but much brighter, and green, and red. And then 3011 6000 Z3836. So another fairy dust with the very fine sparkle. 324 815 918 6014 825 580 841 951 453 3840 6030 3803. Whew, that was a lot of colour. So that is all of the drills. As I said, they are round, they are resin, and they are manufactured by Diamond Art Club. Excuse me. Diamond Art Club do not sell their drills to any other company. So the only way to get Diamond Art Club drills is to buy a Diamond Art Club kit. I'm just going back to check. So just going back to the stickers, and that was 74 different colours. Now if you look at the picture, it does not look like there are 74 colours, but all of these different colours help to blend things in, and Diamond Art Club have always done this very, very well, and over the past, I would say 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, they have just been getting better and better at it, and we're finding that we're getting more colours in the diamond paintings as well, and that's why the blending is just getting better and better. I think this sky is going to be fantastic because it is so dark in the front, and then you're just going to have all this yellow and red. Excuse me. All this yellow and red, and then we've got, I think, the sun there, that white dot. So I think this part for me is going to be the eye catcher, this whole area, because of the way it's blended and the colours that they've used. So I'll put the drills to the side, and you will finally have a look at the canvas. So I know this video is quite long. Most of my unboxings are, because I tend to go through everything thinking about beginners and people that have maybe never seen any of this before. So I try to cover quite a lot of things, which takes time, but I'm just always conscious of that, and I'm very aware of people who are just starting and trying to help them. So what I do now is I mark in the description. I have chapters, and you can skip directly to what you want to see. So if you just want to see the canvas, you can skip to that part. If you want to see more about the pen, you can skip to that part. Just go to the description and pick the part you want. If there's things you think, well, I already know about the tray, or I already know about whatever it is, but you want to see the canvas, just skip to the canvas, and this is where you'll be. So this is the actual canvas. Diamond Art Club's canvas, as I said, is patented. I don't know how they do it, but the canvas is totally different from anybody else's. It is much, much softer. It almost feels like velvet on the back. Very, very high quality canvas. It has scalloped edges and it has stitching to make sure that nothing frays. So we may as well look at it. The other thing is the actual clear cover. Canvases always come with a cover to stop anything sticking to the glue. So the clear cover has perforations, which is something new as well. It's been going for a little bit of time, but as far as I know, no other company does this. It means that you can just tear sections 10 by 10 centimeters. You can just tear a square off and then work on it, and then move to the next one, tear a square off, work on it. You don't need to put down release paper. So, but if you want to work it like you always work it, however you do it, you don't have to tear it. You can still keep it as one big piece and fold it back. It's really up to you. So this is what we have. We have a small thumbnail in the bottom corner. I'm probably going to have to do something with the lights because we've got the clear cover and it always causes a lot of reflection. So I'll switch this light off. I've rejigged the lights, so I'm sort of experimenting. We'll see if this is better than it used to be. I don't know. First time I've tried it. So this is the bottom of the picture, so you can see a lot of very dark colour, and then we've got the water at the bottom, but we do start to get some colour. As you can see here on the left hand side, we've got some foliage. Now the thing is, when we've got all this dark, these colours will be extremely vibrant. In fact, if I look at the key, so this red that I'm looking at, this not the brightest one, but it's basically 3 dots in a triangle. So that's number 40, which is DMC code 918. Now this could take a bit of time because I have to skim through all the colours because they're not in numerical order. So I said 918. I'm just going to have a very quick scan, see if I can find it. Yeah, that was quite, didn't expect that. But 918 is this colour. So if that's the right one, yeah. So the drills will be that colour. It's hard to see with the reflection. But you can see the colour a lot more against the black. If I pick, I think that's a heart shape. So try and pick one that's a bit brighter. So we're looking for a heart shape out of all these colours. There it is there, number 10. And that is DMC code 350. Try to find one of the brighter colours. It's in here somewhere. Just talk amongst yourselves and I find it. So this is the red, the brightest area in here. So if you imagine that colour against black, and everything is all very sparkly. So we start to get bright colours in the darkness. Put them to the side. Then we've got the actual waterfall here. So again, we've got all this blue and the contrast again with the dark area. Then we've got some purples and we've got some greens here. And then we come up. Now this is what is going to catch attention, I'm sure. We get these blends of colours. And then we've got the reflection on the tree as well. Kind of have to reach. But you can see how we start to get bright green here because the sunlight is hitting the tree. And then we've got the sky. Now, I'm sure because the sky is so bright that is going to look really, really good. And we're going to have these are black branches. And we've got 3 birds flying, and that is the sun there. But you can see how they've done the shading. They've gone from a very bright yellow, then we've got a sort of mustard colour, a bit of sort of brown, more yellow, some sort of pink, and then a bit darker, and then we come over to this red. This is going to be extremely bright. This is that the heart one that I had. So very, very bright area here. And we're going to have all this yellow as well. And then we're going to have the ABs and the fairy dust in here as well. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few in the waterfall to make the waterfall sparkle. But what I'll do is I'll just slowly slide it. Sorry about the reflection, but I do need some light or I can't see anything. But if I just pull it down, you can see the way it goes from extremely dark up to here, and then we see the sunset. And I can't get to that corner. But I think this area is going to be the absolute eye catcher, just the way they've done the shading. But what I want to do now is do a close-up, so we can have a really close look at the way they've blended the colours, and we can have a look at the symbols and the print quality and all that sort of stuff. So we'll have a look at that now. Okay, so normally when I do these close-ups, I tend to start at the top and work my way down. This time I'm starting at the bottom and working my way up to try and give you an idea of the effect of this diamond painting. So just now we are down at the bottom of the waterfall. There is a bit further to go where there is a pool of water, but I've started at the bottom of the waterfall. So we're going up the waterfall, and I'm pretty sure we'll have ABs and fairy dusts in this so that the water sparkles a lot more than the rest. So it'll draw people's attention. But then as we come up, we've got all these dark colours at the side, but when we come up and we start to reach the sky, you can see the sudden change. It goes from very dark colours sorry about this cough. It goes from very dark colours to basically pink, and then as we go up it turns to red. So it's a huge contrast to the bottom of the picture, which I think is really going to grab people's attention. So as we start to come up, you can see we've got the branches and they look black because they're against the sunset. And then as we start to come further up, we'll get one of the pine trees on the left hand side. So we start to see bits of green because the sunlight is hitting it from the opposite side, but we can still see touches of green. The part that is directly facing us is still black. So we're just coming up past a fallen tree that has fallen over the ravine, and we're coming up to that pine tree or conifer tree on the left hand side. So we get that little bit of green in there. The branch on the right hand side is black, but we're contrasting that against the actual sky. So you can start to see the way that the colours blend in. We're also looking at the symbols to see if they're easy to read. We don't have any faded print, missing print, double print, anything like that. Everything is absolutely perfectly clear, no problems reading it. But these close-ups give you an idea of what it's going to look like as you work on it, because we're used to seeing pictures from a distance, but we know that when we're working on the diamond painting, we're looking very, very closely. So it gives you an idea if you've got a lot of confetti, a lot of colour changes in a small area, or if you have reasonable sized areas of one colour. We've got a bit of a combination of both in this, but there is a lot of black, so there will be plenty of chance to use your multiplacer in those areas. But we have patches in the sky as well, which are the same colour. So again, if you want to try the multiplacer, you could use them in this one. So we're coming up and the red is now changing to yellow, and we've got the sun there on the right hand side. So we've got these birds flying as well, flying towards us. So yeah, it's an unusual diamond painting, I think, but I've done diamond paintings in the past where they've had very dark backgrounds and bright colours, and it just emphasises the colour. It's really, that's what catches your attention. This actual diamond painting is out and is available. Unfortunately, a lot of people have seen it, and I think they've thought the same as me, that that is going to look so nice. It is out of stock. It's already sold out, but it will be coming back and it will get restocked. What you have to do is email Diamond Art Club. If you go to the website and click on it, it will give you the option that they can send you an email when it gets restocked. As I said, it has already sold out. It sold out very quickly. I think it is because of that. It is unusual, and I think it's the combinations of the colours. If you've done diamond paintings, you start to get an idea of how things are going to work. And I think this is just going to be so nice. They also have some trees in the background that I forgot to mention that are really faded. So it gives a sort of misty effect, that you can see these taller trees in the background on the left hand side, which I haven't caught in this shot. But it gives it depth to the picture as well. So yeah, unusual picture. It looks as if there are only maybe about 30 colours. There are a lot more than that, and that is because of this shading. As I've said, Diamond Art Club just do this so well, and you have to remember that we're looking at print just now. We're not looking at the actual drills, which are much brighter. They sparkle, and we have the ABs and we have the fairy dust. This is going to be a very nice diamond painting. So that was Sunset Falls from Diamond Art Club. My first look at the new packaging. I have to say I was very impressed. They have changed quite a few things, and all for the better, as far as I can see. I really like the way that they've changed the key, or the legend, rather than having that big sheet of paper that always had the risk of getting squashed and the labels starting to come off. Now they've got it in this little folded card which protects it. Then it's in the envelope, which protects it even more, so you don't have to worry about the labels getting crushed. Really good design. And you've got the thumbnail on the last page that you can use if you have like a logbook, you keep a physical logbook. It's really easy just to peel that whole page off and just use it as your main thumbnail. Really nice. I like the little envelope. I like all the little sparkles on the drills, on the diamond shape. I just think it's very well done. The diamond painting, as soon as I saw it, I thought that is just going to look so nice. And it's all to do with the shading and the contrast in the colours. And I don't think you'll really appreciate it until you see one that's finished. It's always difficult to imagine exactly what a diamond painting is going to look like when you're just looking at print, which doesn't have the vibrancy of the colours, and it doesn't have the sparkle, it doesn't have the ABs, it doesn't have the fairy dust, which all add so much to the picture. I have done diamond paintings with a lot of black in them, and I really like the way it makes the other colours stand out. And as I said, this one has already sold out, and I think a lot of people have had the same impression, that going from the very dark to the reds and the yellows, and then we're going to have the waterfall as well, which I'm sure is going to be extremely sparkly. It's just going to be a really nice effect. It's going to work very well for a diamond painting, and the picture is unusual, it's different, and I like that. I like when we get things that are just a bit off the beaten track. There are certain subjects, like cats, that are very popular, which is fine. I mean, nothing wrong. I have some that I still have to do. But it's nice to see artists who are just sort of stepping away from the safe stuff. I don't know if that's the right word, but cats and witches and things are always popular. Things like this, I think it's a bit of a gamble. Will people like this? And it looks as if it's definitely caught a lot of people's attention. And I like to see that. I like to see variety. I mean, there's always going to be cat diamond paintings. There's always going to be witches. There's always going to be pumpkins. And then you just get something that's just a bit different. I've always been impressed with the way that Diamond Art Club do the rendering. But as I said, in probably the past 2.5 years, I don't know what's changed. I don't know if they've got better artists that work, because what happens is Diamond Art Club, all of their artwork is licensed. They work with the artist. They have permission to render the artwork into a diamond painting, and they work with the artists. So the artists will get I don't know how it works, but they will get compensated for allowing Diamond Art Club to use their artwork. So it means that the artist gets something back for their efforts, which I think is a really good idea, rather than companies just basically, say, borrowing artwork, just seeing something, a picture somewhere on the internet and saying, oh, that looks nice, I think that could sell. And they scan it and then they just sell it. The original artist doesn't know about it and doesn't get anything from it. Diamond Art Club don't do that. They contact the artist and they work with them, and the artist gets something back, and everything is above board. And I think that's how it should be. And the more that the artists are seeing that there is a market here for the diamond paintings, maybe the more variety we're going to get. Different artists might, like new artists that we've never seen yet, might get involved as well. I think the last time I asked Diamond Art Club how many artists they work with, I think it was something in the region of 450. I think that's about right. It may be more than that now, but that is a lot of work dealing with the artists. And then what happens is Diamond Art Club have people who render the picture. It's not just scan it into a computer and that's it, and then we print it and away we go. They actually look at it and they put it together as a diamond painting, and they figure out the size and what's going to look the best. And that's why we only get one size with Diamond Art Club. They work on it, they decide, okay, if we go any smaller than this size, we're going to lose detail and it's not going to look as good as it should. So that's why we only get one size, and they do tend to be on the larger side. Some are on the very large side, but it's because of the amount of detail in the picture. If you want the detail, you have to go large, as they say. So they don't offer 6-7 different sizes of diamond painting at 6-7 different prices. That is it. This is the best we can do, and at that size we can't go any smaller, because then we lose detail, and then it just doesn't up to the standards of Diamond Art Club. They are very proud of their work, the drills, the packaging, just everything. They've now done the perforated cover. Some people might not want to use it that way, and they don't have to. Diamond Art Club have just done it as an option. So you can fold the sheet back the way that you've always done it. You can use release papers if you want, if you've always done that. Or you can use this, which is basically clear release paper. So they're always adapting and changing. They listen a lot to customer feedback, and I think a lot of the things that have changed are because of that. So if you are doing a Diamond Art Club kit and you've got any ideas of things that you don't like, or things that you would like, definitely get in touch with them, because the more people they hear from, the better idea they get of what customers want. And they are extremely helpful. If you have to contact customer support, they are extremely quick as well, and I like that. You can tell that they're passionate about what they do, and I like that as well. So that's it. I really like the new packaging. I like the box inside the box inside the box. Makes it a really strong container to hold your diamond painting. I like the way that they've changed the labels into this little card that folds up and then goes in an envelope. It really helps to keep everything nice and neat. The new tray is way better than even the previous one, which was better than a lot of companies. But the new one is a lot more sturdy. It's bigger. It has the cover, which is a really good idea, especially if you have pets and you get pet hairs everywhere. You can leave your tray out, slide the cover on, and you don't have to worry about having to pick hairs out of the tray. And again, if you've got young kids who happen to pick the tray up, they're not going to spill the drills all over the place. So yeah, really well done. So yeah, I think that's it. The new pen obviously is the big thing. A lot of people are talking about it. People get used to what they do though as well. Some people may not like it because of the putty and you have to feed it, and it does take a bit of practice. As I said, I have tried the pen and stuff that I've got, but this is the first time I've had a complete kit like this, so a lot of it was new to me. The pen, I've found that the trick is to turn it very, very slightly. Even though you feel as if nothing's happening, turn it a bit, just tiny fraction, and then try and pick up a drill. If it picks up, leave it there, and then use it until it doesn't pick up, and turn it a tiny fraction again. If you turn it too much, you're going to waste a lot of the I was going to say wax. I will say wax for a while because I've been using wax for years. The putty will start to come out and it won't stop. So I think the first time I tried one, I turned it a quarter of a turn. Far too much. So it's going to take a little bit of practice in how far to turn that. But the thing is, it's just, you're better doing too little than too much. It's easy enough to refill. I've seen people sort of asking questions about that as well. You just unscrew it, pull out the plunger, roll up a little bit of putty, drop it in, and then put the plunger back in and tighten it up. So I'm saying tighten up, don't tighten it tight. Just turn it because it'll be really loose, and then when you feel it just suddenly there's a bit of tension there, just stop, because you don't want to push the putty straight out of the pen. But I think it will take a little bit of getting used to initially, but I think once you've got it, I think a lot of people will like it. The other thing that I found is if you are a very light placer, which I have been, when you touch the drill down and pull back, you tend to get excess putty sticking, like stringy, sticking to the top of the drill. I found out that if I press slightly harder than normal, which is probably still less than most people press, the putty doesn't stick. And if it does and you get some residue, just press the pen, press it onto that excess, just press it quite hard and lift it back, and the putty sticks to itself and picks it back off. I found that works very well. I was trying to pick it off with tweezers, which was basically a nightmare because it was like trying to pick up a blob of chewing gum with tweezers. It was just all stringy and really difficult to get off. But just press the pen hard on it and lift it up, it should come off. I've found it works very well. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, it worked out. It turned out to be even longer than normal video, but there was quite a lot there that I'd never seen before. So as I said, I'm always conscious in the videos of people who are totally new, and I try and cover not absolutely everything, but a fair amount of things for people that are just new. Because I think it's important to not forget about the people who are just starting, just thinking about starting. I think it's important to remember that they watch these videos as well. And the people who are already diamond painting and sort of know most of it, and all they're really interested in is the drill colours, maybe DMC codes and the canvas. They can skip to the parts, because as I said, I'm now including chapters, so you can go directly to whichever part you're interested in. You don't have to skim and guess going through the video. So hopefully that helps everybody. So yeah, that is it. If you enjoyed the video, as always, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. You will see more unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, accessories, thoughts at times, just things related to diamond painting. I have a lot of stuff to test or unbox, unbag. So there will be a lot of videos coming up. There may even be some sneak peeks, and we'll see. But yeah, there is a lot coming up. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.